We're back racing with Carl Hume in his Division 1 Superkart here at Assen. But what's going to be brilliant about today's video, we've got two screens. Now the bottom screen is Carl Hume, obviously the regular viewers will know him from this channel. And top we've got Sam Moss, Superkart rivals battling it out here at Assen on the TT Circuit. And we're racing again through the right-hander. So let's work out where we are. Everyone's very bunched up being on the first lap. There's a fair few karts around the place. Sam's just ahead, I believe, and Carl's chasing him down, so there's some good battles happening early already. As always, we've got various graphics on the screen showing speed, lap times, revs per minute, all that sort of stuff, as Sam there loses out to the number 5 on the top half of your screen. They're nose to tail through this chicane-like section, quite a quick section, and quite a difficult one, I imagine, to get right, especially in these very quick superkarts. So curbs seem very big compared to the little superkarts when you're on the ground there. So they're nose to tail. The slipstream effect coming onto some of these straights might be interesting, as Sam Moss gets right into the back, no contact, but very close to the back of the number 5 there, through the right-hander. They close up. Now they're towing each other along, but if they start battling here, Carl might be able to close in and have a go at them. Let's wait and see. Not using too much curb there, but Carl's definitely closing in here on Sam Moss. Is that him ahead? It looks like it. Yeah, it is. Through the left-hander. Yeah, very quick selection of corners there. So coming to the end of the first lap, Carl loses a place to a very brave Superkart diving up the inside through the chicane-like section to end off the first lap. It's been a quite busy first lap, but everyone kept it clean, which is good to see, which is what we like to see. Diving into turn 1 meant, once again, lots of commitment, not using too much curb. Yellow light on there, suggesting that someone's gone off, but the green light's back on, and we're back racing. Sam Moss going for it straight away. Looks to be outside. Can he do anything here? Has he got the traction to do it? Not quite. He has a look. Can't quite do it. Carl behind us then, having a go on the bottom half of your screen. That'll be quite a good view, I imagine, because the karts ahead of him are all very close together, all battling it out, so he's got the best seat in the house. But to be fair, I'm going to disagree with that straight away. I think we've got the best seat in the house, having both these camera views side by side up ahead of Sam Moss. Was there a bit of contact? Either way, it was very close. They were, yeah, very close there, actually. That was unbelievable. Not sure if there was contact, but there was a bit of wobbling around. Someone else goes out wide there, so Sam gets through another place. Carl just sitting back, waiting for it to all happen in front of him. Doesn't want to get involved in anything too early on in this race. It's only lap 2, but he'll you know, ever opportunistic driver, he'll go for any move he can. So karts up ahead, battling it out on track. It's been an interesting one so far. Carl's got a really good run now, actually, on the kart ahead of him. He has a look with someone number 9. Can he have a go here? They're side by side. He's got his nose in front. He's got the whole kart in front, going into the chicane. Job done. Good move. That once again showing the importance of the straight line speed here. We know obviously all the superkarts are very quick, especially Division 1, which is what they're in. But the slipstream effect, the tow as they call it, on the straights, very important. Diving into turn 1, Sam Moss all over the kart in front of him. They're really close through there. Can't quite find a way through. Very close to making contact as he breaks late there, side by side. You can see just a bit distance ahead of Carl. It looks like he's done it. I think he has. They are unbelievable. I don't know how he avoided contact there. And Carl coming under a bit of pressure as someone dives around the outside. He couldn't quite do it. It was a good attempt nonetheless. So down the straight then, the 2 ahead of Carl Hume are battling it out. Now, can he close in here? In a way they're helping each other because they are towing each other along, which is something that Carl doesn't have. But at the same time, when they're going side by side through slow and awkward and difficult corners, they are holding each other up. So we'll have to see, can Carl close in through the right-hander there, clipping the apex. Nice bit of curb, not too much though. Let's see if he can close in any more. But I'm Louis Hedge, your commentator for this video. Great to be back on the channel, helping the guys at C8 Racing out. It was great to do it last time at one of the videos at Snippet, which is my home circuit. So yeah, it's great to be back, so thank you very much for having me once again. I'm an aspiring motorsport commentator. I've got a YouTube channel called Hedgeworks Motorsport where I do motorsport interviews with various racing drivers. And this year I've been loving the superkarts. I've been really getting into it. And if you're new here, welcome along. I hope you enjoy the video and this little battle. The extended footage of this this race is all on the channel throughout my commentary, so if you'd rather watch it like that and watch the rest of the race, go check it out. Obviously once you finish, if you miss one. We're diving into turn 1 here. Carl slowly starting to close in here. Very interesting circuit, this one. Not one I know too much about, Assen, but one definitely I'd like to learn a little bit more about. He's definitely closing in here, Carl, isn't he? Through the slower sections of track on the number 5. Quite a technical section actually of track, I imagine. Down the straight then, getting a bit of a toe. It's going to be very interesting to see where he can overtake. I've not seen, there's some fairly slow corners, but let's see, can he be brave on the brakes? Well, not quite here. He had a look, but they all close up again. Who's that on the right hand side? A slower kart. Number 9 slipped through as well. There's karts everywhere. That's what I love about superkarts. And look at this, Sam Moss, a bit wide there. Sorry, we're focused on Carl on the bottom hand side of the screen. On the top of your screen, for Sam Moss, bouncing off all the curves there, running a little bit wide. So yeah, that strange little area there, but it does show how you've got to be careful with the curbs you use. I think a lot of people just think, you know, go fly, that's going to be the quickest way of just flying into corners, rattling over the curves, but sometimes it's a lot about smoothness really, especially with these karts when they're so quick. Here comes Carl, past for number 9, gets the job done on the straight, showing how good his straight line speed is, which is good to see. Through the final chicane then goes Sam Moss. Number 9 comes back at Carl there at the bottom of your screen. He goes flying through at the chicane. That's a good move, good little battle actually, and that's good for the racing. We're on to lap 5 of the race. Now, nose to tail, is Carl going to have a look? He had a look, he didn't quite brake enough. Goes a bit deep through the corner there, but still carries a decent amount of speed through. He's got 3 or so karts just ahead of him. So everyone's still there, everything's still to play for. He goes up the inside of 1, who's a bit deep there, a bit wide there. And he continues charging on. He's got 2 up ahead who are side by side. Elbows out, I'm coming through, he says, and he gets the job done. He goes a little bit deep, rattles over the curb. Now, is he going to lose out? Then nose to tail, using the slipstream. This is on the bottom view of the screen, if you are wondering, because at the minute Sam's in a bit of no man land. He's got no one in front of him. He's got plenty of people behind him. But here comes Carl. He's closing in there, nose to tail up ahead, through this left and right section of track, and then back onto another little straight. We've got another right-hander coming up, quite a long one. So it keeps going on and on. And the kart up ahead of him runs out wide on the curb. This should be an easy move. That's the number 9. I think that was very similar to what happened to Sam Moss. It was last lap or the lap before. Either way, very similar incident. A little bit of a mistake maybe, and that lets Carl slip through very easily. Now he's closing in. Can he close in anymore? We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, what was helping a little bit, I guess, was the 2 karts ahead of him battling it out, slowing each other up a little bit. But let's see, can he do it? Meanwhile, Sam Moss is starting to close in on some of the karts ahead of him. I'm not sure if they're back markers or not, we'll have to wait and see. But Carl Hume is having a good race here. He's got good pace, get him stuck into some good battles to be fair, through the final chicane. Let's see how he does for the rest of the race.